because I'm a big science fiction fan.
Earliest Star Trek memory is The Next Generation.
Oh yeah, he had in his study where he would go to mark papers, quote unquote.
It's not my favorite thing to do.
Groundbreaking performances to the evolution of iconic characters. We have got the inside scoop on the stellar cast that brings this intergalactic adventure to life. But that's not all. Stick around until the end, because we have got exclusive insights and surprises about the upcoming season that will leave you eager for more. So buckle up and engage as we unveil the cast of Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 3. Bruce Horak as Hemmer. Born in Calgary in 1974, Horak lost most of his vision to a rare eye cancer as a toddler, but his passion for acting emerged in grade school after seeing a theater troupe perform. Horak studied theater in university and trained at Calgary's Loose Moose Theater. On stage, he starred in acclaimed productions like the one-man show This Is Cancer and the rock musical version of Evil Dead. In 2022, Horak made history as the first legally blind actor cast in a Star Trek series, playing gifted engineer Hemmer on Strange New Worlds. As a blind alien, Horak infused Hemmer with wisdom and vulnerability, making the character a quick fan favorite. Babs Olusanmokun as Joseph Mbenga. Nigerian-American actor Babs Olusanmokun has built an impressive career in film and television over the past 2 decades. Born in Lagos, Nigeria, and now based in New York, Babs got his start in the mid-2000s with small roles on shows like Law & Order: Criminal Intent. His breakthrough came in 2016 when he was cast as Omaro Kinte in the History Channel's acclaimed miniseries Roots. Babs continued booking high-profile TV parts, including a chilling turn as the villain Sowande on Marvel's The Defenders in 2017. That same year, he appeared in the acclaimed Black Mirror episode Black Museum. On the film side, he has shown his range in projects like 2021 sci-fi epic Dune and indie dramas like Mother of George. In 2022, Babs joined the cast of Star Trek Strange New Worlds as Dr. Joseph Mbenga, putting his own spin on the classic character. Melissa Navia as Erica Ortegas. Melissa Navia's road to Star Trek stardom has been defined by versatility, tenacity, and taking chances on indie projects. Born in New York in 1984, Navia got her start acting in a string of low-budget independent films. In 2013, her risk paid off when she won Best Actress at the Wild Rose Independent Film Festival for the sci-fi movie The Paragon Cortex. Navia continued steadily booking smart parts in indies and shorts, avoiding typecasting by playing everything from cops to criminals, girlfriends to grieving widows. Her indie work soon led to guest spots on acclaimed TV shows like The Affair, Homeland, and Billions. Navia particularly shined in 2017 Billions episode as Elena Gabriel, an astronaut embarking on a one-way mission to colonize Mars. The role showcased Navia's depth and spirit. In 2022, on the heels of personal tragedy, Navia reached new heights when she was cast as helmsman Erica Ortegas on Star Trek Strange New Worlds. As a legacy character honoring Star Trek's past, Navia brought confidence, humor, and technical prowess to the classic role. Celia Rose Gooding as Nyota Uhura. With a Tony-winning actress for a mother, Celia Rose Gooding seemed destined for the stage. Born in 2000 in New York City, they got their first acting bug watching their mom LaChanze win Broadway's top honor in 2006. But it wasn't until high school that Gooding stepped into the spotlight themselves. At just 17, Gooding originated the pivotal role of Frankie in the new musical Jagged Little Pill, inspired by Alanis Morissette's hit album. Thrust into developing the edgy, complex character of an adopted black bisexual teen, Gooding held their own alongside stars like Idina Menzel. When Jagged Little Pill opened on Broadway in 2019, critics were wowed by Gooding's soulful, nuanced performance. At just 19, they earned rave reviews and a Tony nomination for Best Featured Actress in a Musical. Gooding also made history sharing the stage with their mom LaChanze, the first mother-child duo starring simultaneously on Broadway since Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds. But Jagged Little Pill was just the beginning. In 2022, Gooding went where few Broadway talents have ever gone before, to the final frontier. They were cast as the iconic Lieutenant Uhura on the Star Trek series Strange New Worlds, bringing youthful energy to the pioneering role. Christina Chong as Lon Noonien Singh. Christina Chong's journey to acting stardom has been filled with twists and turns. Born in England in 1983 to a Chinese father and English mother, Chong was immersed in the arts from childhood. She started intensive dancing training at just 4 years old, later gaining acceptance to the prestigious Italia Conti Performing Arts Academy in London at 14. After graduating, Chong seemed poised for musical theater fame, landing a role in an Elton John production. But an injury derailed her theater career, leading Chong to pivot to acting. She trained intensively at the Lee Strasberg Institute in New York City, preparing for a second act. Returning to England, Chong struggled at first, relegated to minor roles in commercial work. But she persevered, teaching acting lessons and waiting for her big break. It finally came in 2011 when she landed pivotal supporting parts in films like We and on shows like Monroe and Doctor Who. Chong was on the rise, booking steady TV work on both sides of the Atlantic. Highlights included recurring roles on Line of Duty, Halo, Nightfall, and Dominion. She also appeared in acclaimed episodes of Black Mirror and 24, Live Another Day. And with her dance background, Chong brought physicality to roles like Elite Soldier Macer in Halo. In 2022, Chong reached new heights when she was cast as Security Chief Lon Noonien Singh on Star Trek Strange New Worlds. As a descendant of classic Trek villain Khan, Chong brought depth and empathy to the complex role. Jess Bush as Christine Chapel. Long before she was exploring the cosmos as Nurse Christine Chapel on Star Trek Strange New Worlds, Jess Bush channeled her creativity into the visual arts. Born in 1992 in Queensland, Australia, Bush began selling her paintings and jewelry professionally at just 19 years old. Her intricate pieces earned acclaim, winning major Australian art prizes. But Bush was just getting started. In 2019, she premiered her thought-provoking Bee Totem series, preserving dead bees in resin spheres as a meditation on environmental impact. With Bee Totem, Bush created haunting installations that captivated audiences globally. She had found her calling as an artist with a message. Yet, the acting bug bit too, and Bush couldn't resist trying out for Australia's Next Top Model in 2013. Though modeling didn't stick, she was bitten by the acting bug. Bush began booking roles on Australian TV shows but craved bigger challenges. In 2022, that challenge arrived when Bush won the coveted part of Nurse Chapel on Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Thrust into the bright lights of Hollywood, Bush brought heart and humanity to the iconic character. Critically praised for her fun, irreverent take, Bush relished exploring this new creative frontier. Ethan Peck as Spock. Acting talent runs in Ethan Peck's blood. As the grandson of Hollywood legend Gregory Peck, expectations were high that Ethan would follow in his famous grandfather's footsteps. Born in Los Angeles in 1986, Peck made his on-screen debut in a TV movie at age 9. More child acting roles soon followed in films like 1999's Passport to Paris with Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. In his teens, Peck continued to work steadily, appearing in shows like That 70s Show and The Drew Carey Show. But his big break came in 2009 when he nabbed the lead role of Patrick Verona on ABC Family's 10 Things I Hate About You, based on that hit movie. Now, Peck charmed viewers as the edgy yet romantic Verona, proving that he had what it takes to carry a series. With 10 Things ending in 2010, Peck transitioned to a more mature film role in indie movies like Tennessee and Adopt a Sailor, winning a Best Actor award for the latter. He also starred in studio films like The Sorcerer's Apprentice and In Time. Peck was building an impressive resume across mediums. In 2016, Peck's career reached new heights when he was cast as Spock on CBS's Star Trek Discovery, taking on the iconic half-Vulcan, half-human character his grandfather had acted alongside in the original Star Trek films. Peck was immediately embraced by Trek fans for his nuanced take on the logical science officer. His acclaimed performance as Spock led to Peck reprising the role in 2 episodes of Short Treks, as well as the series Star Trek Strange New Worlds. More than 50 years after his grandfather played alongside Leonard Nimoy as Spock, Peck now headlines his own Star Trek series, truly coming full circle. Anson Mount as Captain Christopher Pike. Anson Mount's story is one of both talent and perseverance. Born in 1973 in a small town in Tennessee, few could have predicted the acclaimed acting career that awaited him. Though Mount came from humble beginnings, he dreamed big. After high school, Mount set his sights on prestigious Sewanee University, and later the bright lights of New York City and the acting program at Columbia University. In 1998, he starred in the controversial play Corpus Christi, earning acclaim from the Drama League. He continued to hone his craft on stage, appearing in productions of classic plays like Chekhov's Three Sisters. But the call of Hollywood soon came calling. In 2002, Mount made his feature film debut opposite Britney Spears in Crossroads. Though the movie was panned by critics, it marked the start of Mount's on-screen career. He spent years working steadily in smaller indie films and TV guest spots, waiting for his big break. That break came in 2011, with the lead role of Colin Bohannon on AMC's gritty Western series Hell on Wheels. As a former Confederate soldier seeking vengeance, Mount brought complexity and depth to the anti-hero character. The show became a hit and he received critical praise. After Hell on Wheels ended in 2016, Mount began teaching at his alma mater, Columbia University, mentoring the next generation of actors. But another iconic role would find him in 2017, Black Bolt in Marvel's Inhumans. And in 2018 came perhaps Mount's most career-defining role yet, Captain Christopher Pike on Star Trek Discovery. Mount's portrayal of the Captain was so popular that fans petitioned for him to get his own spin-off show. Their wishes came true with 2022 Star Trek Strange New Worlds with Mount as the lead. One fan didn't hide their love for Anson and said, "I'm so glad they cast him as Captain Pike. He so clearly believes in Star Trek. Thank you, Anson." Another fan said this about Ethan Peck and Anson Mount. "Ethan Peck is very humble. He and Anson Mount is outstanding on the new Star Trek. I really love the series." Well, you'll also love to see Star Trek IV, the Voyage Home trailer with Chris Pine's first look. New details.